Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a one brand tutorial on how I do my makeup using only Wet n Wild products. I wanted to use a brand that is easily accessible. It's available at Walmart, drugstores, Ulta, Walgreens, CVS, and kind of stuff like that. It's available online. They usually have really affordable shipping. So yeah. It's going to be only Wet n Wild products. I think I have everything to do a full face. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right in. First, I'm going to go ahead and put my hair back. Like this. I don't know why I'm not wearing a sleeved shirt. It's actually really cold. So, excuse me for that. It's really cold in here. So let's jump right in. First, I'm going to go ahead and use this Photo Focus matte primer. I actually don't love Wet n Wild's primers, but or at least their primers like this. I do like their setting sprays and those primers that I'll talk about in a bit. Their sprays are really nice. I don't enjoy their primers though. In the squeezy bottles, they're just not my favorite, but for the sake of this video, I'll go ahead and use it. I don't think I tried this one. I had tried a previous one. I think it was like some sort of like pore reducing or something like that, and it was just super silicone-y, and it still didn't really do anything for my skin. Next, we're just going to go in with the foundation, which I'm going to go ahead and use my favorite, the Photo Focus Dewy Foundation. Mine's in the shade Golden Beige. Just going to use a little spatula to put it all over my skin. Like I was saying, that primer, I don't hate it, I just don't think it does enough for me, so, compared to other primers. But it's not a bad primer if it's, if you go ahead and buy and try one of these, they're not bad, there's better out there, so. If you want to go ahead and try something like this and see if it works for you, you're more than welcome to. Like, I wouldn't, not recommend it, I guess. I wouldn't say it's really, really bad or anything. So I'm good. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this into my skin. Next, we're going to go in with concealer. I'm pretty sure this shade is too dark for me. It's light medium beige. If it's too dark for me, I'll go ahead and lighten it up with a different concealer that I have, which I think this will work. I'm not loving the spatula. I feel like I have to dip into this a lot, and it's like brand new. I had an old one previously. I didn't like it, so I got rid of it, and surely enough, for the sake of this video, I went and bought another one. So, anyways, it's not bad. Like I said, it's okay. I think it works. From what I remember, I don't hate it, but again, it wasn't the best. Not to set my face, I'm going to go ahead and use this Photo Focus Banana Powder. I've never used this powder. It's a brand new pack. I think it's newer. So, yeah, I don't know how this performs, but we're going to find out today. The point of this video, even though I don't know how all of these products perform, is to just show you that you guys can kind of do your makeup on a budget. You don't have to go out to Sephora or Ulta and go buy a new like collection from like the higher end, you can definitely do a full face with affordable products. I know I just did an affordable makeup look, but I thought it would be cool to do a one brand, just because some brands are more accessible than others. And I know that Wet n Wild is super affordable, and you can almost find it anywhere. Honestly, it's just a really good, and it's a really good brand. I mean, I don't know how some of these products are going to perform, but I know a lot of their products perform really well. Right now, on the top of my head, the only two things I know I don't love about them was that primer. And I just, like I said before, it's not that I hate it, it's just I like other ones better. And then also their concealer, like I just like a little something with more coverage. And then I want to say something else, but I don't know. I think that's it. Oh, their mascara. Their mascara is kind of like, yeah. It's not, again, it's not bad, it's just not what I like. I like a little extra drama, and they're more just, their mascaras are more lengthening more than anything. They're not super dramatic, which I like a lot of drama. But you'll see their mascara. I think it performs well. Definitely not horrible. There's horrible mascaras and there's okay mascaras. They're definitely just in the okay category. Okay, moving on. Let me see. Powder. Let's do bronzer. So I haven't used this bronzer, but we're gonna go ahead and have fun with it. This was a part of their limited edition collection. They still have bronzers like this, so I think this was their dry hand collection that they came out like a year ago or so, and I picked it up and I never tried it, but I had it in my drawer. I thought I opened these. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it has like a little dragon press in there. But they do still have this formula at the drugstore. It's just not going to be either this shade or Dragging Me Down. But they still have this formula at the drugstore. I'm sure you can pick it up. Their formula is pretty consistent with powders. Consistently good, I can say. So I'm going to go ahead and blend that where I would contour or bronze. It's a little lighter. I mean, it's definitely buildable, but it's like taking a little bit to build up, I think. It's not super pigmented, my nose edges. It's not super pigmented, I don't think, but it's definitely showing up. Like, I bronzed this side, I did not bronze this side. I think you can, yeah, you can tell. Okay, now I'm gonna do this side. I do my temples too, and of course my hair falls out of the hairband, I meant. I think this side has a little bit less. I'm gonna build it up. And then whatever's left on my brush, I'm just gonna do the sides of my nose very messily, not too specific. I don't really care to really snatch up my nose too much. I just, whatever's left on my brush, just add a little bit of shadow to the sides of my nose. Now we're gonna go in with blush. Again, another limited edition collection. This was their Pac-Man collection. But like I said before, their powders, their cheek powders especially, like their bronzers and blushes and their highlights are very consistent. I haven't had a bad experience with any of their blushes, bronzers, or highlights. So if you get just like their singles and blushes, they're also very nice and perform really well. I'm just gonna go into, I wanna do these two shades. Just gonna bounce them in both, top off the excess, and hope it's not crazy. Alright, good, yeah. That, top off the excess, and just go ahead and apply that to my cheeks. kind of more back at the I guess tops of my cheeks back here. I kind of like how that looks better than applying it to the apples on my cheeks. I'm just gonna get a little bit more. Just add that. It looks really nice. Very nice and natural. Whatever's left on my brush, I just do the tip of my nose. Not necessary, just personal preference, of course. Now I'm going to go in with highlighter. I'm going to go ahead and use this Hustle and Glow. These are still available at the store. These were not limited edition at all. Ooh, this looks like a deep shade. I hope it's my shade. It looks a little deep. Okay. Ooh, it's pretty. These are so good. I don't care what anybody says. These are so good. Look at that. Bam. These are so high quality. Oh my goodness. Look at that glow. Glow? No glow. Glow. No glow. Do not pass go. Collect $200. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put that right there. Match the other side. And then I'm gonna grab a tiny bit and put it on the tip of my nose. Yeah. Whatever's left, I'm gonna put right here in between my brows, my Cupid's bow. Now I'm gonna jump right into eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead and use this palette by them. It's called Comfort Zone. This color scheme is actually one of their OG. They used to have an old bigger palette, probably actually like doubles the size of this, with these same shades in rectangular pans, but they've always had this palette like years and years and years. They just remade it and kind of repackaged it, but this is the OG Wet n Wild. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this transition shade at the top, kind of just put that right here in my crease. I really like that they kind of designed it like this because you definitely go through the transition shades more than any other of the shades, and like these type of palettes, the ones that you kind of put down first before you kind of go in with your other shadows. So you'll go through these way faster. So I like they made the pan significantly bigger because you're going to use them more, which totally makes sense, and I don't know why more brands don't do that. So they're just nice and easy. They're nice and even. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the second transition shade at the bottom here. It actually looks a little like brown purple, like a plum shade. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that on the outside of my eye. I have no idea how this is looking like. I'm going to put the palette down and bring up a mirror. Got some shadow on my nose. I can clean that off though. So I'm going to go ahead and press that onto my eye, blend it in, the shade above it. It's definitely darker than I wanted to go. It's fine. Just go ahead and put that on my outer V. Real quick, I'm gonna clean it up. I have some on the sides of my nose that I want to get off. So I just grab what I use to powder my face and kind of just clean it up with that. And then I'm gonna grab a different brush that doesn't have much, if any, product on it, and then lightly blend all the shadow I just put down. Kind of blend it in with each other, not adding any more product. And just blending it all together. Ooh, I like that. And then grabbing that original brush I had, I'm just gonna go ahead and whatever's left on the brush, just run it on my lower lash line. Just so it's all connected and kind of goes together. Okay. Right now I'm not digging how low I went with that, but I got some on my nose again. Okay. So that's So now I'm gonna go in with this like mauvey pink shade. I'm just gonna dip my finger in there and then I'm gonna press that onto my lid. I don't think they have the best shimmers. Again, not bad, just I like something a little more intense. But you can definitely layer it to definitely build up to a more shimmery eyeshadow, more creamy shimmery shadow. Yeah. Okay. Now that I've built it up to where I like it, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try a brush to see what happens, but I don't think it's gonna change anything. I mean, it's a little more pigmented. It's also a little chunkier, so there's trade-offs for sure. But it doesn't look that much better in my opinion. Just a little bit, but. So I guess that is better with the brush. Usually shimmers are better with your finger. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a smaller brush and go into that darker transition shade that we talked about earlier, this one. And then I'm just gonna deepen out the outer V really quick. Oh, sorry. Now that I have that done, I'm gonna go ahead and apply mascara. I don't have an eyeliner from them, so I'm gonna just go ahead and just apply mascara with no eyeliner. Real quick, I'm gonna curl my lashes though before I do that. I think with this mascara, you definitely need a little bit of help. So, I'm just gonna curl them real quick. All right. And I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Length mascara. All right, I was making sure it wasn't waterproof. I'm gonna apply that to my lashes. Where else would I do that, right? You guys see what I'm saying? It's not very dramatic. It's very natural and just kind of lengthens them a little bit. Like where I applied mascara, where I didn't. So, you know, it's just very natural and light, but it does lengthen my lashes. So, you know, it still works. Making it work with my one brand tutorial. Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend this one just because there's so many better ones out there. But again, it's not a bad one, so. There's some bad ones out there, for sure. I did apply 2 coats of mascara to both of my lashes, so that is 2 coats. And it's just very, very natural. It just kind of blackens them and lengthens them a little bit. Just like a super natural mascara. So if you're into that, I do recommend it. Like it does build, you know, you could do 2 layers like I did and kind of get that little like flirtatious natural look. But I like drama. I just do. So I wouldn't normally pick this one up, but it's really great for your lower lashes. Okay, so next are my brows, and I'm going to go ahead and use this pencil. They actually have a new pencil that reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer that has this little triangle shape. They came out with a new one like that. I thought I had it, I couldn't find it, so unfortunately I don't have it for this video, but I do have this other one that I did love for a really long time. it's just more waxy than I like. It's not bad. You can make it work, but again, there's better ones out there. So, again, this One Brand Tutorials just kind of to put all these products to the test. Can I make them work? Yeah. Could you make them work? Probably, but I do like that some of these brands do have like everything that you would need though. So, for your full face. So I'm just gonna like, it doesn't matter if it's messy, because you're gonna blend it out after. So kind of just, I outlined it and I'm gonna fill it in a little bit. And then, oops, might have been too much. We'll see. Okay, it looks gross and crazy and patchy, and then I'm gonna grab one of my brow brushes. This is my favorite. It's from BDB, Billion Dollar Brushes. They're not $1 billion. I don't know what's wrong with them. I got them from a BoxyCharm. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out. And then kind of shape it out too. So blend it and shape it to better fit what I want it to look like. Yeah, this is definitely more waxy than I like. I like a little something more stiff. Are you able to see me? Oh my gosh, why do I do that? So, yeah. The shade's not bad, it's just a little dark for me, I think, too. I think it's another reason I stopped using it. I used to love this one because it's only like $2, I think. So, I love the price more than anything. But you can make this work, you know? I'm sure you can use it like a pomade, you know, like grab it and then use your pencil and kind of draw it on. I'm sure that would work too. So let me just go ahead and do the other one off camera real quick. Okay, I went ahead and finished that other brow off camera, and here's how it's looking. It took a little longer than I normally take on my brows, but just because it's waxy and it just takes a little bit more time. But like I said before, it's not bad. I just like other things better. And that's kind of just the truth with everything. Yeah, could you get everything from one brand? Yeah, but one brand isn't gonna have everything that's great. They're gonna have some good things, some bad things, or some not as good things. Not one brand out there is 100% the best, like best at everything. So what I love about Wet n Wild though is that they have a lot of good things at a really good price. So I'll go over that at the very end of my tutorial, about what things I really do recommend. Now for lips, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this lip liner in the shade Bare to Commit. It's kind of cute. I love their names. Go ahead and line my lips really quick. Right, and now we're gonna go ahead and go in with this lip color in the shade Gimme Mocha. This is one of their matte liquid lipsticks. I actually really do love these. These are one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas, period, in general, high-end and affordable. I just don't use liquid lipsticks as much anymore. I like more creamy stuff. But I do still enjoy this formula. Line my lips like that. Do some on the top. Oh my gosh, this is hard to do when you're talking. Why am I talking? Actually, I'm gonna just top it off really quick with this nudist peach, just in the middle, kind of to give it some dimension. Yeah, I like that better. I think it's very subtle and like faded now. I don't even think you can tell that I added that. Anyways, am I done? No, I'm not done. I'm gonna go ahead and take off my headband though, really quick. Kind of go over everything. Am I forgetting anything? Nope, I think I'm good. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off with this Wet n Wild. Why do I keep saying Wet n Wild? I mean, it's a one brand tutorial. Yes, their Photo Focus Coconut Setting Spray. I really like these. Ooh, that smells like really good. Like a really nice coconut scent, obviously. Wow. I just touched up some of like the heavier wet spots. Just because I'm paranoid. Sometimes if you have like heavy wet spots from your spray, it'll like do something to your foundation. I don't think that was doing anything, but I did it just in case. But yeah, real quick, my favorites from the brand are that setting spray I really like, this foundation, the Dewy Foundation, the Photo Focus powder. I already like this. I like how my skin looks with it. It's a very nice powder, so I really do enjoy that one from the one time I've used it, which is right now. So far I really like it. This highlighter I already know I love. The concealer, it's a nice medium concealer. I like something that's a little more full coverage. And then the bronzer seems nice. I love their powders. Their eyeshadow palettes, I already know I love these. Same goes with the blush. I love the blush. The mascara is okay. There's better ones out there though. Same goes with the brow pencil. There's better ones out there, but I mean, it'll get you out of a pinch if you forgot yours and you're on vacation, go to a CVS, and you don't want to spend a lot of money on makeup. This $2 will get you out of a pinch. And I believe, oh, this lipstick. I like these. I don't really love liquid lipsticks anymore, but this formula was one of my favorites when I liked them. Again, it's not super uncomfortable, and the pigmentation lasts really, really nice. Like, it stays on your lip for a really, really long time. Can't talk. But I really do like these. I believe that's it. Overall, I love Wet n Wild as a brand. I feel like there's more hits than misses, you know? They have a lot of good stuff, and if, you know, you can't afford to go out and splurge at Sephora or Ulta, or I mean, this is also sold at Ulta on the drugstore side, but yeah, if you can afford to like go all out crazy on, you know, $50 powders and, you know, $30 concealers and foundations, you know, go to the drugstore and, you know, pick this stuff up. It's really nice and you can make it work. If, you know, if it doesn't work for you, at least you're not like spending $30 on one product. I have stuff that I paid $30 for and I don't like. That is a crappy feeling. It's such a crappy feeling. So, this stuff I know I love. Their powders for sure. Their setting sprays, really, really nice. Lipsticks, all their lipsticks are really, really nice. Again, the only things I probably wouldn't recommend are the mascara, like these two primers, and, you know, the concealer. Everything else, their foundations I really like I said, lipsticks, powders, eyeshadows, all of that is really, really great, and I do recommend the brand as a whole. I think it's really, really good for the price. It's just, for the price, it's amazing. So, just for being one of the most affordable brands out there that you can get anywhere, it's really, really good, and I really do highly recommend Wet n Wild. So thank you guys so much for watching my video today. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already, and let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next. I love you guys. Bye!